Cause we not afraid of Uno, let me tell you that. We not afraid of Uno. So any blood clot I take down to take down. Let me tell you that.
You're not the yard. You're not your yard is your bottom. Your yard is your bottom. You're not.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, major update as to what really took place in central Kingston. And when me tell you, say, nothing na hide, everything must come to light. Una have to stay tuned for that one, yeah. Una have to watch the entire video. Some shocking revelation in this one. As well as more boss saga. And when we tell you, say we not ease up off of them, we not ease up off of them. Nothing can distract us. As well as we hear Daryl Vaz him run out a try talk against Isat Buchanan. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Remember to support the membership of the channel. We want at least 50 persons to join the membership and more. Only a small fee per month. You get member shout out. And I just want to take the time out to big up all the members of the ABR membership already. So you know say people are talk about the incident of the second shooting down there in central Kingston. And in particular is the People's National Party's candidate Steve McGregor talking about it. Basically reporting the matter to the police. The police, them, as I stated in our video before, knew what happened. And so, the MP and him campaign team did down there. Him security them did down there. And it's alleged, I'm going to use the word alleged, that at them same one fire up the shots them. And I'm going to make you hear it for yourself and see footage of what have been taking place down there in central Kingston. It seems Steve McGregor run them foot hot. And it is more and more evident that them want start up some form of war over politics and then turn around and blame the People's National Party candidates and their supporters. And I've seen a few persons saying I must not highlight these things, but I believe that these things are very important. We need to make the wider Jamaica see what is happening, and so that the People's National Party supporters don't play into their hands, because at the end of the day, our same innocent blood are going to shed, and we cannot allow them to bring us to the gutter politics that they know and they love. Them are war type of people, they love war and strife, and we cannot allow that. We want the people them to go out and to be able to vote freely and fairly. No form of violence and no form of intimidation must not be in this general election. And we see that they are, on the losing side, and they see that the writings on the wall and the people have awoken. And so they want to start war and strife. And this MP and him security them and those Jamaica Labour Party supporters who are trying to incite violence and pushing war and strife, them need to stand down. And they need to stand down right now and allow the other candidates, them posters and them flags or them banners or whatever it is that they're using to campaign with. And if we allow it. So when we see the MP run out and talk about him a call for calm, when him know what kind of people are these? What type of people them we have to represent the country? We have to talk about them things, yeah. But I want to look upon this and I want to hear from Steve McGregor.
I just want to make it known that I sent a voice note to Superintendent Williams speaking about these incidents happening in plain daylight along Rosemary Lane, Rum Lane, and the Prime Minister is down there in the constituency. A lot of police officers are down there, and this kind of thing is happening right there now. I told them the incident took place down at Southside, where they went down there the MP and the security shoot up themselves down there and trying to say the PNP had anything to do with it. The police know what took place down there. There's footage to show what took place there. They did this in Almontown, and all of this is being allowed to happen in the constituency. It is clear that they want to instigate or start some kind of violence in the constituency because this can help them. It cannot help me. I don't need any violence. This is what took place in 2020, you know. This is what took place with the same JLP instigating this kind of thing. I'm asking my supporters to hold strength, to allow them to go through and do what they are doing. They have no strength in the area.
They don't the food one I'm come down to. I want to feel like, cause we not afraid of Uno, I'm tell you that. We not afraid of Uno. So any blood clot I take down to take down. I'm tell you that.
You're not the yard. You're not your yard is your bottom. Your yard is your bottom. You're not the yard.
That's your fugado. Look for who kill your father and kill them.
Wanna hear it for yourself? So I'm gonna leave that right there so for right now. And please I want to like and share out that video here as much as possible. Moving right along, more jamming and stucking and problems with all of these old decommissioned school buses from America. And this incident now took place in the Junction area. I'm going to run the footage for you to see it.
Government bus man name is Securities. Black man bus a drive on road and now the car really, now look at original Securities. Now look where? Now look right there.
So we also seen some of these very same old decommissioned school buses being rolled out as a political ploy at the Grand Gala. And the Minister of Transport, Darrell Vaz, came out and he spoke of how good the Grand Gala was. And then in the same breath, he started to take jabs at Isat Buchanan, due to the fact that the opposition leader, Mark Golding, used Isat Buchanan to give a speech at the Grand Gala. And so I'm going to hear him, and I want uno to deal with him accordingly. I won't drop any much of a comment here, but I want uno to listen to him and deal with him accordingly.
Well organized and arranged Independence Parade. As usual, congratulations to all of those who participated in the organization. It's sad for me as a Jamaican, and I suspect this is probably the first time, and that is the fact that we had a two-time convicted felon reading the opposition leader's independence message. I think it's a sad day. I think it's the first time in 63 years that has happened, and it is a sad, sad day that we would allow, or any political party would allow a two-time convicted felon to run on a ticket. And regardless of what they say, I just find it to be something that is hard for me to deal with.
You know what is hard for us to deal with? The fact that you put a price tag of 1.4 billion Jamaican dollars for some old decommissioned bus from America. That is what we're finding so hard to deal with, the old bosses them who wanna bring in our country and talking about 1.4 billion. 1.4 billion for what? And when we hear the Jamaican proverb say liberty come through carelessness, this man in a no position for call nobody no names. Is he really in a position to speak on a Isat Buchanan who has redeemed himself and is now a prominent top criminal lawyer?
I would say that it's something that you would have to look at, because when you talk about impeachment, you talk about impeachment, the opposition talking about impeachment of MPs. How do you get there to talk about, to have this morality to talk about impeachment when you have endorsed a two-time convict to run a seat with the hope of going to Parliament? It smacks of hypocrisy. And once again I say to Jamaica that calm drum, but calm the fool. Choose Jamaica. Choose what is right.
And we don't have to choose Jamaica. Jamaica already chose us. From you were born on the Jamaican soil, Jamaica chose us. But we are not choosing the Jamaica Labour Party. And so someone sent me this picture. So right now, because them can't spell Jamaica, them write on the shirt now, choose JLP. Me did think I choose Jamaica, them did I say. So all of a sudden, them whole, jingle change. But we still not choose the Jamaica Labour Party. We choose change, and we say we choose the People's National Party. ABR family and viewers, what says you in the comment section? Let me know say. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 30k, help me to get there. Get this video to at least 10,000 likes. Please and thanks. Spread it near and far. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.